Hey everyone. When I first saw, it was just an image that I saw of Michelle and Barack Obama on Facebook, and the people posting it was making it seem like Trump had just posted images of Michelle and Barack as monkeys without showing the whole clip. It was a parody of The Lion King. And at first I was like, oh boy, the ones of us who are black supported him and lean conservative. I said the Democrats are about to have a field day, as if they already don't. But then the next day I ended up seeing the full clip. And let me tell y'all something. I had a whole lot to say about this, but the only people that seems to be more upset and outraged about this are the people who don't like Trump anyway. And the funny thing is, a lot of black Democrats, white liberals are very vocal in their utter disdain and hate for Trump. So I'm like, what exactly do y'all expect him to do? You hate his guts. You let him know that you hate his guts. Nothing he can do could ever, make you like him. And you don't have to like him. Matter of fact, I used to couldn't stand Trump. But let me tell y'all something. This is what I had to tell a black Democrat online one day. And the thing about them, all you have to say is Trump, white, whatever, conservative. Next thing you know, you're being cussed out within an inch of your life. They are so emotional, it's ridiculous. So here's the thing. This is what I told this guy. I said, the ones of us who are black and voted for Trump, we did not vote for that man to like us. The Democrats know that black people are highly insecure to racism. And I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist. I'm not one of those conservatives that say racism doesn't exist. I've been called a monkey by a white punk, about 5'3", having the nerve to call somebody a name. And I should have told him off, but that was 30 or so years ago. But going back to the people who are more outraged about this, that's the people that hate Trump anyway. And let me tell y'all something about black folk and these white liberals. They don't have no problem cussing you out for having a different opinion than them, calling you all kinds of names. Some of you might have saw by now Billy Porter saying about Nicki Minaj, F her, and he sounded like a serpent straight from the pits of hell. Democrats have this do as I say, not as I do. I'm trying to think of a word. Holier than thou attitude. But woe unto you if you give them back that same energy. Now it's a problem. They are some of the most unhinged people that you will meet online and even in real life. Because try to have a conversation, just a everyday basic conversation with an opposing view to a Democrat is impossible because they operate in emotions. They will cuss you out instead of telling you where you're wrong. You're going to be cussed out. Bootlicker, Uncle Ruckus, all kinds of names. Do I have a problem with what Trump posted and allegedly he's taking it down? No, it didn't offend me. Again, the ones of us who voted for Trump, we didn't vote to be liked. We voted to get that border closed up. We voted for the rights of unborn babies. We voted for the pro-nuclear family. And why black Democrats can't see this? White liberals, the Democratic Party, they promote and encourage black people to delete their babies by the thousands every year, maybe even millions. Meanwhile, those same white Democrats are opening their arms far and wide for illegal migrants who are not black to come into this country. And guess what about a lot of those migrants that come into this country? They're coming into this country with intact families, husband, wife, their children. But those Democrats encourage black people, particularly black women. That's who they target, is the black females in the black community, because they know that black women are highly manipulated. So they're telling black women, you know, abortion is health. When Harris was running her campaign, she had Planned Parenthood vans outside of her, you know, campaign trail. Like, really? But they're ushering in illegal migrants who are fair-skinned, white passing in a lot of cases, who are coming with their husbands and wives. But black people, they're extending the alternative lifestyle that affects a lot of young black males. It's a lot that goes into this, but let me end with this, because I'm seeing so many black people online praising the Obamas. Yeah, they're very elegant and they're classy looking. But see, that's how the Democrats get black people, because they give black people symbolism. The Obamas, even though they're married, they don't preach the nuclear family to the black community. Obama got his behind on Michelle's podcast telling young black males that they need a gay mentor. Obama did more for the homosexual community than he did for the black community. And I'm not saying that he had to do anything for the black community. The black community needs to learn how to start doing and thinking for selves and stop expecting the Democratic Party to care. The Democratic Party is showing exactly who they care about, and it ain't the black community. So going back to what Trump posted, y'all know who Trump is. He don't back down to nobody's foolishness, which is why he won. He says what he says and he means what he says. And that's what people like. And that's my topic.